There is a new event in Hello Kitty Island Adventure that came with update 1.6.5. This is the month of May, and it runs the month of May. The first time you log into the game after updating to 1.6.5, you'll have a short cutscene. If you don't see this cutscene, make sure that you're updated to 1.6.5. Your map icon should have a little gudetama next to Hello Kitty. And if you haven't updated yet, you can get the update by going to the App Store, going over to the game page, and then update from there. Now the cutscene explains some of the lore. At the end of the cutscene, Hello Kitty will tell you should go take a picture of Gudetama. So if you look around Seaside Resort, you'll be able to find him over by the crafting bench. Go and take a picture with him and you'll receive a yoke. Another cutscene will explain that you can use the yolks at the Gudetama Shrine in exchange for furniture. You can also get these yolks each day by cracking open giant eggs around Seaside Resort. You'll have 7 of these eggs each day that you can crack open for a yolk. You'll also get a yoke from each of your 4 daily tasks, so just like with the Imagination Celebration, you'll be getting 11 of the event currency each day. And one of your tasks each day will be to find Gudetama and take his picture. Now he could be anywhere on the island, not just Seaside Resort, so if you're having trouble finding him or if you want a hint, the first time you go up to the Gudetama Shrine each day, it'll give you a hint as to where he is hiding, and then it'll also show up as an icon on the map, making it pretty easy to find him. as you're collecting your yolks, you'll be able to spend them at the Gudetama Shrine, just like with any other event stand. So be sure to take Tuxedo Sam with you for that chance at duplicates. At the Gudetama shop, you'll be able to get a Gudetama armchair for 7 yolks, a Gudetama bed for 15. We have the Gudetama single bed, but we don't have the double bed, so there's a very good chance that we're gonna have to get the double bed at the dessert boat, so you may need 2 of these if you want to have the entire collection in your inventory. The Gudetama bookshelf for 8, the Gudetama coffee table for 7, the dining chair for 5, the dining table for 10, the dresser for 8, the egg chair for 7, the flooring for 10, the lamp for 5, the mirror for 7, the ottoman for 3, a mini Gudetama shrine for 20, the side table for 5, the sofa for 15, and the wallpaper for 10. If you want to get one of everything and complete your collection, including having in your inventory a single bed and the double bed, assuming that shows up in the dessert boat, you would need 157 yolks. If you're cracking every egg every day and doing all 4 tasks and getting your 11 each day, that'll take you 15 days. Now, if you don't do your daily tasks, then you're only cracking eggs to get your yolks. It would take you 23 days. So you'll want to make sure you're playing at least every other day in the month of May and doing all 4 of your tasks and cracking all 7 eggs if you want to complete this collection. And that's not all. In addition to getting yolks, taking pictures with Nizatama-san, and exchanging the yolks for furniture, we also have a new type of flower spawning in all the plots on the island. This is the eggwort flower. So far, I've found them in white and sky, and they work a lot like the marigolds. Will only be spawning in the month of May, and they can spawn in any empty plot, regardless of which biome it's in. These will sprout up spontaneously, and if you fertilize them, they could have a new speckled pattern. Now, the main thing to keep in mind, you're only going to be able to get these during the month of May, so you may want to collect as many as you can. And most importantly, you're going to want to try to breed these to get new colors, because after May, you won't be able to make any more. You will still be able to fertilize them and get that speckled pattern after the event is over, but you won't be able to breed new flowers. So be sure to focus on those new colors of eggworts during the month of May when we're still getting all of these spontaneously. Similar to marigolds, you won't be able to trowel them up when they're very small, and you cannot make seeds from the flowers. If you try to trowel up a seedling when it's too small, it'll pop up a warning and let you know that it'll simply disappear. The flowers look like eggs, but they don't act like eggs. You can't cook with them. They do function like flowers, so you'll be able to put them in the planters with the rest of the flowers. And luckily, you can trowel them up when they're that larger seedling size. That way you can move them around and put them next to your pattern flowers to make new colors, or simply store them in your inventory. As another component to the event, you'll also be able to find past Top Hat Gudetama. So if you missed a past week, that Top Hat Gudetama will be spawning this month, so you can still find it. Now, one thing to keep in mind with this, only the Top Hat Gudetama for the weeks you have played will be available to you. So if you started playing in January, you should be able to find all the February Top Hat Gudetama, but you wouldn't be able to find December because you hadn't started playing the game yet. Now, for those of us who started right at the beginning of the game, before the Top Hat Gudetama had been released, we may also be able to find new Top Hat Gudetama for those weeks that we played at the beginning of the game before the Top Hat Gudetama were added, so we'll actually be able to get those early. If you're trying to track down the Top Hat Gudetama and you know the weeks that you missed, I do have a playlist for videos on nearly all of the Top Hat Gudetama locations that have been in the game so far, so keep an eye out for those little guys when you're running around your island. With this event, of course, there's also a new login bonus calendar with new Gudetama related clothing, and we have seen some additional clothing in the marketing materials that we haven't seen in the game yet, so I'd be sure to play as much as you can during the month of May or the month of May so that you can unlock those clothes when they're added to the game as well. So hopefully this helps you with the month of May and you're able to complete all of your collections, or not. Up to you. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island adventure content and turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.